Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today with a discussing of Survive the Hunt. Yes, a lot went on in Survive the Hunt 44, not all really to plan for me, shall we say. It was one of those. We're back with the Taskmaster style. I got some incredible luck and some poor decision making by me, really. We do have the map for this time around, the flashy blinky dot. That is me. Of course, we don't have any pre's to worry about in this one, so we don't have any pins or anything like that. We do, of course, have the Hunter audio as well. With that, of course, there was always a little bit of a language warning on that. So we set out at the start of this one. I mean, the same as it would go normally, and you know, we got a little bit unlucky. I didn't realise how close they were. Everyone sort of spread out. I guess I do tend to migrate my way towards this part of the city. I should probably head a slightly better way for future, because I didn't realise, you know, there were cars around me at this point as we headed into the task. Now, I wasn't to know. I hadn't really seen much going on, but you can kind of see where it's almost like the expected of whereabouts I'm going to end up, and it's not a bad guesstimate as to, to where I was, because, well, I was up here as we go off to, you know, complete the first task. I actually am amazed I got away with this. Not realising at the time just how close the hunters were while I was messing around shooting out the tyres. It was, yeah, they were incredibly close while I was doing all of this. So, I mean, one important thing I learnt from here is I should definitely go to a more varied route from the start. As, yeah, perhaps a smidge too predictable heading up this way. I did, though, have to start dealing with this shot out tyre.
Yeah, if he shot a tyre out, it's not going to be. He's going to be
He'll be
hidden
in that
because he's using the
car's
gun.
useless. Yeah.
I reckon he'll be around the sort of Scottish. I reckon he's going to be on the Scottish apartment sort of place. It's kind of.
I'll let over there. Yeah, I'm just coming up to that apartment now.
Yeah.
Well, you know, what about the car park that's next to the hotel?
And stuff.
I'm going to the tennis court car park.
Yeah.
That's kind of the one I'm thinking of.
What do you mean I failed the stunt jump?
Yeah,
I did that jump perfectly.
I checked the hostage
Two-
casino.
Well,
There'd be-
clearly the game doesn't.
I mean, I was going to check the movie theatre as well, but I think there's too many
I
people
don't-
on there. There's that security guard.
Yeah,
he's not going to shoot on the security
yeah,
guard.
exactly.
Could have been on the beach.
Yeah, I
Could've
was
been.
maybe on the beach.
I don't know if I can be on a car park.
Has anyone else checked the golf
Wait,
course
you
yet?
and
'Cause
which
I've
one are
just
you
arrived
at?
The
I
tennis court
am
one.
right next to it, so I can have a little look.
I just jumped in. I'm driving
Sometimes
on
not
the
the
beach.
best
I
for
haven't seen one of
scaly
those
car
for a
parks.
while.
I can't see over.
It doesn't seem to be anything at the golf car park.
Things had gone pretty well, actually. Despite the fact there had been hunters very, very close to me, they had not seen anything, which is amazing given how close they were for me doing very, very obvious things. But I had completed all of those tasks. We'd managed to ditch the car and, you know, swap over. And as we went to complete the next one, this might quite possibly be my favourite moment of all time of doing Survive the Hunt, managing to blow up Lado.
PV.
No reason.
Here, inside
Where?
me.
Oh, okay.
That was near the golf course area.
I didn't even know you were
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I am
Oh,
around the corner.
right here.
Oh, yeah.
Where is he? Where is he?
Hey, Lado show viewers.
Well,
I
we
was
haven't
rushing
found
to
him,
footage.
but we've seen the exploded car.
Where
Yeah,
you
he's round here
Lado,
somewhere.
you weren't in a chase, so I think
Oh,
No. I will genuinely what I'll do is I'll sit in someone else's car just so I can go
around
around.
the golf course, yeah.
Oh,
Do it
sorry.
in passive
No,
mode
he's
as
by
well.
the church by Michael's house, like
Yeah.
Lado's exploded
Yeah,
cars there.
Oh, that's where I am.
Did you hear an explosion?
Okay.
Yeah,
There's Lado's car in front of the church.
I am dead. I am dead.
Not felt. There's
That's
really
go
far
for.
past away.
Is that up there?
It's got a broken window.
But
Where?
Oh, I see you.
This gauntlet.
Where? When? Why?
He's at the clip stove.
Wait a minute.
Oh, is it the red and white one?
Oh wait, we
It's
don't
not.
know. We now don't. Oh, it's
It
not.
had a broken window.
It's
Oh,
not.
wait.
Never mind.
Or is it?
Wait,
I
who
don't-
abandoned the... Why is there
Chris,
a
just kill
comic
him.
just abandoned to the clips?
So yeah, I mean it was wonderfully glorious exploding Lado, and the gauntlet had saved me. It wasn't it being across the line. In fact, it was the window appeared down on their end. Either way, they went off after the gauntlet, and that bought me all the time I needed to go the other way and stay out of trouble. Perfect, basically. I mean, the Lado explosion was just too good to pass up. Seeing it again, this one from Lado's perspective, I could not. I mean, I could have tried to time this and it never would have worked as well. And the chances of me managing to time it to perfection, with it being Lado as well, that was the one that happened to drive past the car that I was trying to blow up, I really, really couldn't have done it any better than that, which was wonderful. I will take that. So, up until this point, things had actually been going pretty smoothly, I have to say. We'd been close to sort of hunt a car, but nothing had really been giving us away. And the next task, trying to run with trying to deliver the car. This is tough. I mean, I ummed and ahed about the strategy. I came up with one, went to do it, had to last minute change a plan essentially. So it should be ridiculously tough. I mean, we've got a brightly coloured car, orange and blue. You know, does not blend in. The Jester doesn't spawn in traffic. This was always going to be a difficult one to go and complete. And I got incredibly lucky. Helped a little bit by the car's sheer speed after the just most ridiculously lucky moment I think I've ever come across.
Dangerman getting out.
Yeah, well, would be an RX-7, that makes sense.
Red as well.
I mean, that's pure
Question,
speculation.
look
Because I
out,
don't know
look
if
for,
he's
look
actually
for
done
a
it.
red
He may have said it's an RX-7 and then gone with
Question.
something else.
I have a question. What was that
Oh, I
tuner car?
God,
That was very.
Oh,
It's
no.
one of the cars at
Tuner
Chester.
I mean, they very occasionally.
Yeah, the
spawn
Jester
normally.
RR.
No, the Jester sounds
Alright.
spawn on the thingy, do it?
No.
Regular Jester,
Depends
they
on the
have
Jester,
spawned
so the RR
occasionally.
or the new one.
But, I mean, they're
Oh,
very.
The new one is the RR, Chris.
But they
Sounds
did just
smaller.
say the Jester, not the Jester RR.
I said it was the Jester because as I spawned, as I got out of the casino, a Jester flew past me.
Dangerman does like the Jester.
And I was going
It's
to
the old
God damn
one.
it.
It's the old Jester.
It's like the old Jester.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's-
they spawn in sight.
Yeah, old
As in,
as
is that a
I would have seen
The
the
old
Jester,
as in
not
it's the
any
Mark
other
IV.
Jester.
The two
Right,
JZ
yeah.
one. I was going to say that anyway.
task is
That would be it then.
Right, anyway.
was it
Oh,
the
well,
Jester
a
then?
bit late.
Uh,
Yeah, but that means that he's looking for a car.
I will
Liam.
say
Liam.
now
Casino,
because
then.
it's, I will say now because it's
we
funny.
would have.
Who's playing Maze Bank?
Great, I looked on the map.
Arena. Maze Bank Arena, sorry. Maze
You
Bank Arena.
probably should have said Supra.
What?
I've lost it. There was
Jester
a
Well,
could
I-
be
well, I-
car
NSX.
driving
I
very
said
fast by
Jester,
Maze Bank
it's a
Arena,
Jester.
but
Oh,
But
yeah, I
Jester
could have
could
said
be
Supra,
two
yeah.
different things.
It was
Did
Three
you see,
basically
did you see
as he
Chris
got into
drove into him?
No,
Yeah.
Alex crashed into Chris.
Amazing.
I think
I think it was just obviously because I came out of the casino, I'm walking, then they Jester goes past me.
What?
the next task. If I had seen
obviously
him,
you
I
don't
would have
see
said
him.
something.
So between Chris just not having the camera looking the right way, I mean, it is easily done to a degree. It's just hilarious that we managed to get away with that one. And a whole amount of confusion. Well, Liam had actually seen the car, but only really seen it. I think Liam was on foot. But Liam had only seen it in passing and not really able to do very much about that. And by the time the information got out, it was way too late. I'd delivered the vehicle. We were in the clear. That should never have happened. The luck involved with Chris having the camera pointing perfectly to not see me there is absolutely ridiculous. Some time passed, and well, we still stayed in the clear, and the hunters were getting a bit distracted.
who's the green Bentley anyway? I've seen that a few times.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Alright. I thought you were in the Range Rover.
I'd rather not talk about what happened to that Range
Oh,
Rover.
who's that other? Did it get blown up?
I drove it into the
Who's
ocean by
Reg?
now.
You take that.
How'd you drive
Lambo.
into the ocean by accident?
Well, no,
wanted
I
to
drove it
test
into
the
the
water.
deep part-
On
deep
Jeeves,
part
let's
of
have
the storm
let's
drain
have
by
matching videos, Dombo.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've been
so
playing this
romantic.
game for 8 years, and I've never noticed this car showroom.
Which one?
There's a grotty car showroom. and
Oh
I
my
just-
You've never done that? Seriously?
Really?
I've
You've not
never seen
noticed that?
I just drove
You can
past
actually
it.
put
Oh,
props behind it as well, I believe.
You in where is it?
It's by
It's near the
Constant's
Rodeo
and
Drive
the
bit.
hairdressers.
Okay.
It's still a shame it's not like the old grotty car dealership.
Yeah, you
in
can walk
GTA.
it.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And you
was
can
a
drive
thing.
cars out the fucking
I've been
top
playing this
floor
game
of.
since 2015.
Big
I've
deal,
never
Sandra.
seen this.
Was that all
building.
we had the Scirocco as well? No, that was Vice City, wasn't it? Scirocco.
I mean, I too do remember the wonderful car dealership we had in GTA 4, and it is a shame that the one in 5 you can't go inside. That was always a fun bit from that game. But yeah, the hunters were no closer to finding me on that particular task. We saw them about. They were miles away though. We got out. We completed that one without any trouble whatsoever. I mean, the next one they actually congregated more in the middle of the city for whatever reason. Again, some weird timing would go on with this.
On the other side of the
Okay,
road.
too much of a stupid explosion. The next time you throw a grenade.
We don't know.
Now it's
That took now too you- long for me to
Chris.
make that sort of remark.
Oh, roll Chris. There you go. That's an
Right,
achievement. isn't it?
everyone just listen for an explosion.
It's blowing
Oh,
up.
Oh my god,
I heard that.
Oh, Liam.
Yeah, the task has been complete.
Oh, I was here. It's round here.
Was that explosion Liam killing?
That was me.
Chris?
That was me.
Okay, right.
Still big. Oh my god.
You turned up more. On site.
That was perfect.
Why do you think I was scared as fuck?
So, I was miles away. I timed it perfectly, but I was miles away anyway. It didn't matter the fact that they managed to kill each other with an explosion, because they would never have heard it. You could see how far away I was when that went off. However, this wasn't the only time we would have some weirdness going on with explosions, although it would be the game that was causing some difficulty for the hunters.
What just
That was an
exploded?
explosion.
And,
It's a
canal.
fucking canals explosion. Leave it
Yeah.
alone.
It did sound like canals.
That
I was right next to it.
Yeah, I was right.
Vicious.
Don't you have an
Oh my
incident?
god. I just tried to overtake a
I
comet.
don't know where it's exploding in the canals, but it's always exploding in the canals.
Is that you, Chris?
Level still.
You had a personal time.
Level 8. I need like someone to go on a deep scientific dive as to why the fuck. Why and what.
Have you had Lado yet?
No, yes.
Yeah.
You can have whatever to do it.
Oh yeah, go on, I'll take one. I'll go.
Yeah. Blimp
I am quite interested in what it could be.
That's a way to do it.
Do you possibly
I mean, you
think
basically that was the closest thing to the Fast and the Furious thing where they
Where
fucking
they swap.
go away.
Yeah.
I think it could be an AI spawning in one of the arches. Like in one of the jumps.
I think it is something
Yeah,
to do
that
with
could be
vehicle
SUV
spawning.
game.
I
It's
reckon
definitely to do with vehicle spawning and mapping.
Yeah, it's just they have set locations where they can spawn in, and one of those locations happens to be clipping into something, which
Yeah.
causes it to explode when
The
it
thing
spawns
is,
in there.
the thing that I don't get is how it always consistently
Road
seems
rage
to produce
time.
an explosion.
Road rage.
Well, it depends how it's
Well,
clipping
it's very
into whatever it
crossover.
might be clipping into.
True. It's just weird.
Rich road rage.
No.
So that would be why all the hunters were flocking in one direction. However, it wouldn't be long before things would go quite badly wrong for me.
Go on, let's check. Go on.
I don't think it is that one. No, it's not that one.
Oh, there's so many gauntlets about.
Swear at me, but
Just
yeah.
to make sure everyone must know what the gauntlet is, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's one of the few I do know.
That's not. It's going to be him.
Lady.
There's literally a million gauntlets, but crash into every single one.
Yeah, but let's
you
think
get.
about this. He can't be like on the freeway. I don't think he has to be somewhere where he just sent a message.
Not gauntlet, not gauntlet. Oh, hi, Chris.
I don't think it's-
Gauntlet.
That's a
He's
woman.
probably in the hills.
I've just smashed it
That gauntlet,
regardless.
Chris.
There's one.
I can't. No, it's not him.
You're not supposed to be helping
Lado.
I mean,
Lado's useless right now. Lado's just in my car.
That's
That's Alex. That's
sending
Alex's suit. He's in a
Where?
by LSIA, the Spaghetti Junction motorway.
I mean, I would hope
he
to see
doesn't.
on
He
that.
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
know
Yeah.
that I've got him yet, so I'm just going to drive off.
Of course,
and
the
keep an eye
series
out.
that finds him.
The
Hey,
tire.
What colour? What
Thank
colour?
you, Alex. Black, dark, something.
Right.
He's
Black,
driving
dark,
like-
something.
I
Right.
didn't say.
Right.
Which
I didn't really
direction?
make
That's the same colour.
He's heading
Right.
south towards LSIA.
Right, people,
No,
don't
he's
be
still
too
stopped
obvious.
there.
We want to
He's
get as
still
many
stopped.
people as we
He's still
can
stopped.
there.
Yes.
But he's
Just act
pointing
casu-
south.
Just act casual.
Is he actually
I
in
can
the
still see
airport
it.
yet?
Shit, I
No,
don't
no,
do
no, he's still
casual.
on the Spaghetti Junction. I
Amy,
can
what
see
are
him.
you in?
I'm in the Daytona, not Daytona, but you know what it is.
That's not something that blends
How
in.
does it?
I mean, if we can get the blimp over it, and then
I can still see him.
try and
Blimp
set up
is
a.
about to be over him.
watching
He's
them
currently
from afar.
kind of underneath one of the higher up motorways.
For fuck's sake.
I don't
The
see either
next
of these.
task is a visit.
Oh my!
He still hasn't
Hi,
moved,
Liam.
Oh, is it?
and
it's
no
just
one's
still
gotten out
still.
of it. Yeah, it's
You
the
would
one
be
that's sat
careful.
still.
I
You
bought
may
a
have
big-
cottoned onto the fact that I'm sat still. Okay, back
Right,
up.
cars,
Take a
cars
left.
coming
Take a
down right
left.
behind you.
Yeah, down there, the one that sat still. That one over there.
That's not how.
Get the bastard!
This one's.
Where?
Oh yeah, this one.
Oh, this one here.
I tell you what, it's better be them.
What we're doing right now.
Yeah, that's- oh,
Yeah, it's
Nice.
Oh my god.
Oh well, that was
Well, that was
boring. Wait,
fun.
That was an effective roadblock.
that fun was actually very good until you just You could have at
We were
least
doing
thought
our
of-
jobs. Leave us
I could have
alone.
at least thought of a better way to do that.
Well, maybe it'll be good enough.
Well, yeah, the end did not go how I had wanted it to, or how I had planned. When Chris sort of drove off past me, I kind of thought they'd just left the car. I stay stationary to try and play dead in the hope that they might ignore it, and partly in the hope that they, you know, when I saw the whole load coming towards me, that by not moving, there'd some. I essentially thought playing dead was going to be the better call in that one. That no one would be mad enough to stay stationary for that long, so they would think it was an AI that was dead. Unfortunately, it didn't work in my favour, that one. Yes, I should have moved us sooner, and they were very efficient with the blocking in. They actually got themselves sorted this time. Before, the Hunters had never been that efficient with the whole roadblock and so on. So going forward, I would have to be wary of those kind of plans. I'd have to, yeah, be prepared to deal with that. I say be aware that they'll go for that, be better organised and so on. Yeah, it was my mistake. Should have gone sooner. But had holding the nerve has worked in the past sometimes. It's always a difficult game to judge. I just judged it wrong that time around. But we got through the tasks quite well. Just bottled it at the end. But there we go. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.